Hello and welcome to our vlog, and we're sorry your life led you here. What's going on?
I'm sorry, I'm just really stressed out because I have 70,000 DMs in my mailbox because of how popular our vlog has gotten.
Yeah, we did not expect to get so many questions. I basically had to leave the internet and start handwriting letters again.
Really stressed out.
I'm like on DOS again with the prompt.
With the green cursor? So we have some fun news this week. Yes. We got into a book festival.
Yes, Lindsay and I both got into the most exclusive festival that has ever been on Earth. It's called the Skamansky Joseph R. P. Pooter Young Adult, a book festival on the Lower East Side in Avenue D at 142 East 2nd Street. And if you can get past the title of the festival, you're already you're kind of halfway there. A lot of influencers there. So Lindsay, what is an influencer?
Okay, do you remember that commercial that would play in the early 90s where there was a kid who was by his locker and another kid with long greasy hair came up and was like, hey, do you want some pot? And it was he had a joint in his hand and the kid was like, sure. And then they smoked pot together. That kid was an influencer because he was influencing that kid to smoke.
So they're drug dealers.
Yes, but with books. They don't make the books and they don't sell the books, but they influence other people to smoke the books.
We will be speaking at this festival from 8 a.m. to 8 to 10 a.m. So just make sure you're on time. And I'm first. I'm speaking from 8:01 to 8:04.
I'm starting at 8:03 though. So I guess maybe we have a second of overlap before I start.
Yeah, you're right after John Greenfield.
Oh my gosh, John Greenfield is
he's gonna be
crap.
Talking about his book.
What an honor.
The Sky That I Never Knew, which is really, it's a really powerful way of.
So, do you want to take some questions?
Yes.
It's a rhetorical question.
I didn't realize. Oh, that's easy. You just call them up. They all have phone numbers, and you just pick up the phone and you call them. Actually, what's even better to do is just show up. They love that. They don't even bother with the agents. Just go right to the publisher. Most likely, they'll just be like, "What? It's so nice. Thank you for coming here. Have you been to the 21 Club? Let's go to lunch and we'll talk about your book and we'll probably buy it." I mean, that's usually what happens.
Wait, that's what you did?
Yeah.
And how did it work out?
Well, the police were called, but I think there was something else going on in the building. There was that whole raccoon thing was going on in the city where they were just getting in everywhere and everyone was just I want to do some work, but there was a raccoon on my desk.
Wait, when did that happen?
You don't remember that? Oh,
no.
that was that spring where all the raccoons were suddenly getting in the buildings and they had to call police.
Was that a Brooklyn thing? Because I don't think that happened.
No, it was all over the city. You don't remember? Really? You don't remember the raccoon thing? So definitely that's what you should do. I don't know what this whole other process that people go through. I really don't understand.
It's really pointless.
It's just if you're not there, someone else is there. And this is what Toni Morrison did. This is what Jonathan Franzen did. This is what Donna Tartt did.
Mm-hmm.
And
John Greenfield did it.
And John Greenfield, when he was writing his first book,
The Mercury
The Tree
Decision.
That I Love.
Oh, I was wrong. Tell me about how you got your agent, for real.
I actually did the reverse thing of what most people do. A friend of mine who loved it is a film producer, and she actually brought it to editors. And someone at HarperCollins really liked it. And I had been querying unsuccessfully for a while. When I re-queried saying, by the way, HarperCollins is interested in developing this with me, everyone started responding. But still, a lot of rejections until I met my current agent, who really, really liked the manuscript. And we worked on it together, and then it went on sub, and it almost got bought twice. So I was writing Scream all night during this whole process, which was smart of me. That's what you should do. If you have a book on but submission, because you're going to be getting rejections, and you're just write the next
Yeah.
book.
Every time you feel stressed out or nervous, you
Write
should
a
just
book.
write.
Yeah,
just write instead.
Yeah. How did you get your agent?
I got my agent kind of the traditional way. I went on Publishers Marketplace and I got a subscription. So I picked my list of like 5 dream agents that I thought would be amazing. And I ended up getting requests for full manuscripts for a lot of them. So it was like a very scary week of 10 agents reading the book, and they're all reading it at the same time. And then one agent made an offer, and then all the other ones were scrambling. So I ended up having this one day where I talked to 3 agents on the phone, and they gave me their like pitch plans for how they would make the book better and how we would sell it. You'd want to just pick the one that's the most true to how you feel the book could be its best. So
let's try it and see.
Okay.
Like, can I pretend to be an agent and call you and
Yes.
see like how you deal with it? Hey,
Nice.
this is Mary McSchoenberg at the McSchoenberg wall hanging tissue agency, and we have like everyone on the New York Times bestseller list is someone we represent, and we love your book. We just have a vision for it, and we just wanted to know if how do you feel about foxes?
Excuse me?
Red foxes, more specifically, not the gray ones.
They're adorable.
Can you have more of them in the book? Because this is like what's selling right now.
Well, right now I have 0, so how many more would you want?
Like 3 different ones in every page, and they all should sort of have names that start with the letter C, like Corbin, Corinne.
Chelsea?
The one's named Chelsea haven't really sold.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Cool. Well, actually, I would be more than happy. I think foxes are the cutest ever, and I would love to have more foxes in my book.
But
So
not
that
just
sounds
foxes, foxes that are ghosts, because that's
Oh.
kind of where the marketplace is headed.
great. Ghost foxes?
Yes, ghost foxes. And also, now that you said it out loud, how do you feel about that as a title?
Awesome. Sounds great. All right, can I sign the deal? Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you want to ask us a question, you can just use the hashtag #ReallyFamousWriters. I'm at Lindsay Champion on Twitter.
I'm at Derek Milman on Twitter.
Yeah, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.